You can then add extra moves to that combination. So you can go cross, cross. We can add a double under. Southpaws, double unders. Side swing, cross, double unders. What is cracking, Jump Nation family? It's your boy here, Rushi S, aka the Jump Rope Coach. Welcome back to the channel, people, and welcome back to another fire skipping tutorial. Of course, today I'm going to be showing you an advanced, very easy to follow jump rope combo. Okay, now this is for my peeps who've been following this channel for a long time now, and you've got to grips with a lot of the RA styles of skipping. Okay, now I want people to be able to use this thing in a way that allows them to express themselves, right? And today's combination is a very simple one, guys, okay? In the sense that if you guys can follow the steps leading into the move, out of the move, I'll get you doing this combination very, very simply, right? Hit the links down below, grab yourself the most in-demand jump ropes on the internet, hands down. Today we are using the Money Rope Performance, and if you use the code VIP30, you get 30% discount on all our products, okay? Now guys, do not waste time with cheap vinyl. Promise you, okay? You're just gonna slow your progress down. There's lots of different types of vinyl out there. RA vinyl and handles have been engineered to make sure that they're super ergonomic, super smooth in your hands. The comfort, the feedback, the way it flows, it is going to be made to get you guys to move like I do, all right? Obviously, I've been doing this for a long time, but I want you guys to be able to enjoy the way you move with the rope. Now, do not worry about tripping up. Do not worry if you get slapped. Do not worry if you do not get it right the first time. It is going to make you very determined and very consistent. This is why this is so powerful. This is why I show this thing. This is why I've been teaching and preaching for a long time, because not everything is going to come easy, guys, and that is a long life lesson, okay? Now, if you want something, you have to work for it. Now, this one, very RA-esque, classic. Now, it's basically a 3-move combo, right? And the way it works is this. We're going to break it down. The first move is a side swing. Now, I've just done a cool video on side swings, so you need to be somewhere here with your jump rope game. Now, what I like to do with this combination, guys, is I'll go to my left, to my right, jump through, and I'm gonna start the double cross movement. Now, I always talk about this, but you have to make sure your footwork is on point. Now, how you know your footwork's on point is that every single piece of jumping before you lead into the main power move, which is the double under crosses, you wanna make sure that your feet are just moving at a constant rate, which also means when you are doing these side swings, as you can see with this boxer step, for example, my feet do not stutter. I'm not waiting for the rope, chopping it around. Okay, now it could be the same with a run cross, for example, or a run side swing. The feet just keep moving at the same pace. So that's the first step. Just get your side swings clean enough where it's boom, boom, jump through. And then we're gonna start this double cross, which is the next move, all right? We've gone through all these individual moves before on the channel, but I'm gonna refresh you. When it comes to the double cross, or the cross even, you wanna feel natural with your arms, right? What I see people doing a lot is one, they're very rigid. So that's a rigid side swing, okay? Rigid, rigid, okay? And you'll know if you're doing this, okay? Because it's gonna feel like effort. And it does obviously look easier than it is to practice when I'm showing it in this kind of form, because I've been doing it for, again, a very long time. But what I've learned along the years even is these arms are a direct connection. The hands are a direct connection to your handle. And I feel like this is one piece, okay? My arms almost feel like a piece of rope, like noodle. So I want them to flow. I want them just to feel chill. As you can see, this little motion here that I need you to do, or want you to do, it's being generated by just smooth, flowing, feeling arms. Nothing rigid, nothing away from my body. It's just tight, and it just feels like the grip pressure on my handles, the wrist action, right? That is just super flowy and chilled. So you just want to be practicing this movement. Side swing, you're gonna jump through, then cross, cross. Now, with the cross, cross, you don't want to be rigid, like I said. The other thing is, you have to remember the rope is going around you twice in this cross position. Now, what, again, a lot of folks do is once they've completed the first one, they do tend to trip up on the second cross simply because they move the form and the structure of their arms. So they can get the first cross done, and then what they do is, instead of keeping this structure, keeping their hands at the same height, keeping their hands at the same width, they tend to struggle because they start breaking the arms, or the arms start falling, or sometimes they even get higher. Now, here's a cool way to know this move and get it done correctly. You're gonna try and feel, okay, like when you do the first cross, there's like a ledge underneath your arms, okay? Your arms, your hands, they cannot break through this little shelf or ledge. And all they're gonna feel like is when you do the first cross, you're sliding both hands across. They're resting there for a brief second. And then all you need to activate is your wrists. And you just feel like it's a nice long hug, okay? Big long hug, boom, boom with the wrists. Keep them nice and tight. So it's just 1, 2. And again, it comes down to grip pressure. My grip pressure is very light, guys. It's almost like 3 out of 10. So that's the second part of this move. It's just the side swing with a double cross. 1, 2, cross, cross, right? Third part of this move, right? The final part of this combination. What you're gonna try and do, when I simply put it, you're gonna set the feet for this double under cross. Now, show you a quick demonstration of the last piece again. So we're going cross, cross, okay? Now in this motion, guys, there's a point where my feet are gonna have to go from, like, let's say a boxer step, because I'm showing it to you in boxer step fashion. I will show you in the run step as well towards the end. But when you're doing the boxer step, as I come to doing my double under jump, guys, I'm gonna make sure that I set the feet. You have to give your body time to do this. I guess where, again, people go wrong with skipping, everything is too rushed. The rope is controlling their body movement. The rope, their hands, they move so fast, it controls their feet, and you're just out of sync, okay? You have to make sure that you are in control of where this rope is going, which involves having to slow things down and speed things up where you need. So when I finish this double cross, now I'm setting the feet, right? And I'm in this cross position, which is really important. So we're cross, cross, and I'm in this cross position. Now what's gonna happen is, as I lower into the floor, as I create force and pressure into this floor, once again, I've got videos talking about ground force and how the feet should work, so go check that video out. But you're gonna go lowering yourself, you're gonna feel yourself just pushing the balls of the feet into the floor, which is then gonna allow us to spring up and get this straight leg action, okay? If you get the ground force working, peeps, double under crossing and double unders in general will feel like a breeze. Where people struggle, again, is that they don't know how to apply the pressure into the floor, which then means they don't have high enough jumps, they're clunky, they're flexing, right? So if you're still following this video, remember, we're gonna set the feet with this cross, cross. We're going cross. As we're setting the second cross up now, we're lowering. And now, as I'm about to come and jump, as the rope's coming back around, I'm gonna open and close. And that all happens in my wrists, okay? It's gonna look my arms up, it's gonna look like my arms are moving super fast, but actually, I'm feeling this power and the speed in my wrist action. Like that. The speed comes from the wrist snap. Another analogy I always use on this channel, imagine you've got a wet towel, you've soaked it, and you wanna hit someone with it, or hit something with it, all right? I don't promote hitting anyone on this channel. As you go to obviously get the action, you're gonna feel it with your wrist, okay? If you go and hit them like this, or hit something with this, there's no power. All generated with the wrist and how you throw it. This is what you're gonna feel. As you're jumping now, you're gonna feel like you release both thumbs down to the floor, okay? Down, now we're in midair, and you're gonna try and obviously then cross. You don't, again, wanna be too jerky with the action. This is all in the wrists. You're gonna go down away from you, and then you're gonna turn your thumbs down and pointing away from you, okay? Makes sense? So we're gonna go down, where my palms are facing you, and then as I'm crossing, I'm actually turning my hands inward, so now the thumbs face behind me. Now, I've talked a lot about wrist action. Once again, got a video on this, but this might be a little bit technical for a lot of people, guys, but we've been doing technical videos for a long time, and I absolutely love them. Now, have a listen to the sound of the rope. That sound of the whip and the action is all generated in the wrists. Now, I don't want this video to go on for too long, but you can extend this combination. You can do it as a run skip. So here I am running, cross, cross, okay? Before I was showing it to you in the boxer step. Then you can also obviously extend the combination where you do multiple double under crosses. That could look like this, for example. So we're here, we start the combo, Okay, you can then add extra moves to that combination. So you can go cross, cross. We can add a double under. Southpaws, double unders. Side swing, cross, double unders. So folks, it's a bit of a techie one, but hopefully that makes sense, okay? I love doing these technical videos. Give me a shout down below. Let me know if you can follow these along. If I need to switch things up, change it up. I just want to say I appreciate all your support. We were the first peeps to push this movement. For a long time, I knew this would take over cardio, and I knew so many more people would be benefiting from this. So if you're one of those people, thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And yeah, go check our ropes out, our mats, accessories. Right now, 30% off just for you. This is exclusive only for YouTube. Guys, without further ado, take care of yourself. Skip the treadmill, stay safe. Peace.